so let's try this again. So, my pendulum. See, it's very pretty. Got a little dragonfly, a lotus, lots of little crystals that I love. Put rainbow in there. I'm using my labradorite. Labradorite, however you say that. Which I really like because it helps you to tap into your intuition and psychic gifts and things like that. So many more things, but that's what I love about it. So anyway, in the last video that I did with my pendulum, there were 2 people who questioned that my hand was moving as I was doing it. So I wasn't aware of that. Really doesn't make a difference to the answers that I'm receiving, but I'm going to shoot another video anyway. And I'm going to hold my hands a little bit lower, so maybe that it doesn't move, so we'll see what happens. And let's just play with it. So when working with the pendulum, you want to first set up and find out what directions the pendulum will move based on a yes, no, or maybe type question, right? So I'm going to try to stay steady. Not that easy to do. Ooh, there's my butterfly. That's my spirit guide over there. Thank you. Anyway, back to this. Get distracted by nature sometimes. It speaks to me. So anyway, try to steady the pendulum, right in front of your palm. So I'm going to ask it to show me, hold on, don't move, don't move. See, if I look up at the camera, then I move again, right? Show me yes. So I'm going to see what it does to show me yes. What direction does it move in? So it looks like it's starting to make a circle. Show me yes. Nice clear yes. There you go. Big circle, right? Okay, thank you. Funny how when I say thank you, it seems to go back like to steady. Well, it's almost steady. So now I'm going to ask it. So I know yes is a circle, right? Now I'm going to ask it to show me no. So it's showing me no as a straight line the length of my palm, right? Back and forth. Okay, thank you. And now there's one more you can ask. You can ask it to show me maybe. And so now it's going the width of my palm for maybe. Okay, thank you. Right, so you want to set up your directions first. And you might want to do that every now and then, because recently I had an experience too where I was asking some questions and the answers just didn't seem right. From not what I thought that it would be, because I always tested and asked some easy questions too, just to make sure that it's working. And so I thought, okay, I better test it again. So I said show, and normally yes is always a circle. I can't say always anymore, but it's usually yes is a circle. No, I get along this straight length of my hand like I just did now, and maybe go sideways. But this time it gave me no. A circle was no, and a yes was the length of my hand. And then the maybe, somehow it was all mixed up. So I re-asked my questions, everything made a lot more sense. So since then I do ask more often what my directions are. So you might need, you have to set that up ahead of time, right? Get my hair in the way. So anyway, let's ask us some questions. So I'm going to ask questions that hopefully, well, you can get the answers to, and you'll know if it's correct or not. I'll know if it's correct or not. So anyway, here we go. Is there a brick wall behind me? Is there a brick wall behind me? All right. And it's moving in a circle. Now, I do not believe that I am doing anything to make that move in a circle, except for maybe my own belief that there is actually a brick wall behind my back. So, okay, thank you. Because really, the pendulum is going to tap into your own knowingness, tap into your spirit guides. You can get messages this way. I mean, spirit guides, angels, they talk to you through your intuition anyway. So this is really tapping into your intuition. And even though you may not consciously know some of these answers, they can come to you that way. Or maybe you just need a little clarity. So the thing you really want to do is when you ask your questions, you need to ask questions that can be answered, yes, no, or maybe. If it's a multi-part question, well, then that's not going to work, right? And then sometimes say you get an answer that you get a maybe. You might just try asking a few more questions about that particular thing and see what those things tell you. if to try to get more clarity on a maybe. Okay, so anyway, let's go to another question. So I'll hold it nice and steady. I'll put my hand under it. I'm going to ask it, do I have tattoos? Yes, that's obvious. You guys can see that, right? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, so now let's ask it, am I, Linda Armstrong, a law of attraction coach? Am I a law of attraction coach? And it's going to a circle. Now it's funny, it looked like it was going to start out with a no. It was like a little iffy, but that's only because I'm taking on so many other things to do with energy. It's not just only law of attraction type processes I use. I do a lot more with meditation and, you know, releasing limiting beliefs and getting down to the heart of what it is that's causing these blocks in your life. So anyway, that's a good one. You see that? Actually, as I was talking, the circle got bigger and wider, right? Because I was including all of those things that I do more than just law of attraction coaching. All right. What else could I ask? Well, it is a very bright sunny day here in New York. And so the room I'm in has no other lighting than outside lighting because there's windows all in front of me, and that's why I could see my butterfly flying around out there. So I'm going to ask, is today a bright sunny day in New York? Yes, it is. Okay, thank you. Is today cloudy, rainy day in New York? I mean, there was not even a gap in that question. It just went right from one question to the other, circle for a yes, and straight line for a no. It's not cloudy today. It's beautiful. It's bright and sunny. Okay, thank you. One more question I could try to ask would be, okay, is this video going to be helpful to people who want to learn how to tap into their own intuition? And that's a big fat yes, and so I'll leave it at that. So you can have fun with pendulum. You can get clarity from your pendulum. I like to use crystals because I like working with crystals. Crystals speak to me. Crystals have their own energy, and they have different properties, and there's lots of fun things to do with crystals. So maybe I'll make a video on that sometime. But for now, that's it. That was working with the pendulum, my favorite pendulum right here. And until next time, bye.